From our 4 years here at Loara High School, we have noticed that one of the largest issues among students is getting to school on time and parking. Many students drive themselves or get dropped off by their parents, where a majority of them, as noticed in our initial survey, enter through the student parking lot. Not only is the flow of traffic hectic, but also obsolete due to the rules surrounding the lot. The members of our group live in various parts surrounding the school and acknowledge that people come to school through various routes.
The double yellow lines on Cerritos prohibits drivers coming anywhere west of Loara from entering the only entrance on the corner of Euclid and Cerritos, forcing the drivers to go all the way around to go down Euclid, potentially encountering stuffy traffic due to a rush of drivers and parents parking on the curb on Euclid to drop their children. The exit has no double yellow lines, but has a do not enter sign to clear confusion on which is the exit and entrance. Not only do these rules cause drivers to be late to school or even to work after dropping their kids off, it is the root cause of the many accidents that have occurred from parents taking a left from the exit. Our compelling question is, how can we reform traffic laws and regulate traffic around our school? Some of our supporting questions are, how will the traffic be regulated? What is the cause of traffic? What streets do people take to get to school? And where do people get dropped off? These supporting questions were answered through surveys, paper on digital form, and our initial interview with Ms. Calloway.
Through our surveys, we found out that about half of our students, 49.3%, get dropped off at the student parking lot. Most of the students take Cerritos to school or come from Euclid, and most, 76.1%, get to school by car. This is evident because just this school year, over 13,000 students have been tardy to first period, according to the data given by our school's attendance office. Our online survey revealed that nearly half of the students said they were late to school because of the traffic. There are also significant responses on what students want to see changed in the student parking lots, some being widening of exits, entrances, adding security guards to regulate the traffic, clearer indication on where to exit, enter, and more places to get dropped off. In the personal interview with our principal, Ms. Calloway, we found out that she has personally witnessed many accidents since her role as principal began at Loara on Cerritos, which gave her the determination to find ways to regulate the traffic at Loara. Ms. Calloway held a meeting with James Lai, the Traffic and Transportation Manager for the City of Anaheim, Patty Neely, the AUHSD Architect Director, and Ves Ninov, as well as other members to oversee the construction project of the district to find a solution for our school's traffic problems. We were fortunately invited to later participate in that meeting with her to observe their reasonings and inputs.
Unfortunately, we were waiting on the primary source of crash reports from James Lai, but Ms. Calloway informed us that nothing has been sent to her currently. Our original idea of reform was to remove the first two parking lanes to create a replica of the horseshoe parking lot in front of the administration office, but realized it was unneeded after receiving insight from our actions. The added horseshoe lot to the front of the student lot will create nothing more than confusion and bunching from the stop-and-go pattern of how parents drop off their children. Their consensus was to remove the initial arrows in the lot that encouraged traffic to enter the exit gate, placing a no left turn sign in front of the exit before resorting to any concrete physical obstructions, and locking the side gate on Euclid and marking the curbs red to remind parents that stopping on the side of the curb is not and never was allowed. In retrospect, we realized that their decisions would only affect the traffic flow and safety of drivers to the east of Loara, leaving the complications west of it unresolved.
To reform the decision so that it can help both east and west of Loara, we proposed the idea of amending their ideas by adding an island that forces the exiting cars to turn right, which was inspired by an island we saw at the exit of a Target parking lot on Euclid and Broadway, and expanding the gate on that side to allow both entering and exiting traffic while reducing the chances of scraping or hitting another car.
The gate near the corner of Euclid and Cerritos will remain the same, while stopping on the curb will still be prohibited, which will both contribute in improving the flow of traffic coming from east of Loara.
Although it is not as likely that the district representatives will accept this idea now, considering the idea we previously agreed on may already be in the making, maybe this change will be made in the future.